Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm Amy. I talk about health and spirituality, and in today's video we're going to talk about desire, and I'm also going to talk about a song that I recently wrote called Desire and what I'm talking about in this song, as well as what desire actually means in real life. Okay, so what is desire? Like, there are two types of desire that I'm going to talk about in this video, and you could label them differently, but I'm going to talk about them as desire because I think it's a really easy way to understand them. And basically, there's the desire of the ego and there's the desire of the higher self. Basically, the egoic desire is wanting something because you believe you want to acquire more. The ego always wants more than it has. It feels like it's never enough. It feels unworthy. So if you want something because you feel like you'll feel better when you have that, like, I want to have that relationship because I'm going to feel so good when I have that and I'm going to be happy. Maybe you don't think of those exact thoughts, but somewhere along those lines, right? And that is from the ego. That is feeling a sense of lack within yourself right now. If you feel whole and complete now, which you will feel if you are fully present, you don't need anything else. Doesn't mean those things don't come later, but you don't need them. You are completely 100% whole, complete, and happy and joyful right now. You don't need anything else because everything is within. And yeah, so another example would be like, I want that job. Like, I'm not happy working my 9 to 5 job now. I'm not passionate about it. I want this job. I want to be an artist full time. I want to make money off my paintings. Like, having that desire is not wrong. However, if you feel a sense of lack and you're not being present where you are now in the job that you are now, that thing is over there on a pedestal and it makes it a lot harder for you to manifest. So basically, again, that's a form of ego desire. However, in a way, you could say that the higher self wants that because that knows it's better for itself. It's just where it's coming from is a sense of lack. So basically, the idea of desire from the higher self is your desire is for contribution, and whatever you want makes the world better as well. It's not a selfish desire, and you don't need it. You don't need that to be happy. You are already happy, but having that, will help you to expand, help the world expand and awaken. So that is a form of desire from the higher self, and that is a normal part of creation, because without that desire within itself, you wouldn't be able to create that. Because, like, if you feel whole and complete where you are now, and, like, say you just feel happy meditating for the rest of your life, that's fine. However, that is not going to really contribute to society in any way, or even contribute to your self-growth. Because once you get to a point, once you have done enough, like, meditation for yourself, or enough fasting, or whatever, come to a point where you feel like you need to have something to do. And in a sense, it came from me. I had this in my life when I was living with my uncle before, and I was still working at the time, but I didn't have any financial pressure on me at the time, and I was able to work as little as possible and spent a lot of time meditating, a lot of time working on myself, just a lot of time in nature. And that was great, and that's what I needed at that time, because before that I was working a lot, and I was overworking, and I wasn't having that time to myself. And so that's what I needed at that time. And I felt like once I did enough of that, I felt this internal drive, this energy to go out and do stuff. Go out and make my music, and that's when I made that decision to go out and do that. Like, I just had more energy to do that. And you may find that in your own life. Like, when you have enough time to relax, there comes a point where you kind of build up this momentum within you, and you get bored of the relaxed lifestyle. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's great, but it's like you could be doing more, you could be sharing more. Like, I was also learning a lot about myself and getting a lot of insights at the time, which I was sharing some of. However, I didn't share everything that I was learning because it was just so much, and at the time I didn't even know how to explain what I was going through. And so now, as I'm learning and developing my skills now, I'm able to express that a lot easier, and I have more energy to put towards that. So I'm just giving you an example of how you you don't basically there is no need to do anything. However, doing stuff is going to be beneficial if it's in the right way. It's all about going with the way, like going with the Tao. I've read the book Lao Tzu by Lao Tzu, the Tao Te Ching. Is a really good book. I highly recommend you reading that. Basically, that's all about going with the way. Once you come to a point where you're able to be present, you move in the direction of the way. You keep going. You don't sit still forever. It's not always about sitting still. However, having said that, for some people, if they want to be a monk or something, then maybe that is their lifestyle, and that's what they're meant to do, because they have to do that, and that's how they're going to share the world. But even like most monks that are well known, at least, they do that, and then they do some service as well. It's all about balancing service with having that time to relax and be alone and really learn and grow and come up with the things that you need, that you want to share, basically. And yeah, so that's the higher form of desire. That's the energy of creation. Like I talked about in a recent video, how all energy is sexual, and all the energy, the positive energy, is sexual because it's coming from that life force, coming from your own life force and that universal energy, and that is what creates worlds. That's what creates positive, constructive things, whether that be some kind of like physical construction, like in the world, or like business kind of model, or art, or even just like a social group. That can be anything, but it's in a productive way. Because whatever the ego wants, the ego is only acting in terms of survival. So whatever it wants is just helping it to stay where it is. It's not going to help it to expand. So that's it about desire, really, about those 2 points. And the last thing I just want to talk about, my song that I wrote, Desire. It's not out yet. It will be out in March, I believe. Yeah, it'll be out in March. And basically what this song is about the ego form of desire. It's basically me writing about my personal experience where I'm becoming more aware of the thoughts in my head and how that is ego and how that likes to control. But as you become aware, it's about you making that decision not to let it control you. And that's basically what I'm saying in this song. And yeah, so in that term, it's not a good desire. Those desires that I'm talking about, I don't explain any of my desires for my higher purpose in that song. So just wanted to clarify that for you. I don't want to give the song away because I haven't even released it yet, but when I do release it, I will elaborate a little bit into the lyrics as well. And yeah, that's it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe for more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.